G'day there, this is Holy Critic signing in, and boy have I got a video for you today. Where do I start? Well, this will be a follow-up to the video I made last week on the grand jury indictment of the extremely raunchy, inappropriate French film that aired on the Netflix platform Cuties. And you are not going to believe how they responded to this. The best way I can describe it is completely tone deaf. They don't see a problem. I mean, everybody sees a problem, but they don't see a problem. In fact, I am going to drink a mug of green tea themed in the old Christmas before I get extremely irate. I won't say any further. Let's get into the article and you'll see exactly what I mean. Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos is hitting back at critics who have been loud in their distaste of the controversial film Cuties that has spurred intense backlash since it debuted in September. The streaming giant was recently indicted on criminal charges in Texas that allege the film promotes lewd visual material of a child. The film tells the coming-of-age story of an 11-year-old Senegalese girl as she discovers her maturing self, all while looking for acceptance in her religious family and group of young dancers she hopes to befriend. Sarando said during a virtual MITCOM, the annual global market and conference for entertainment content, on Monday that the movie was, quote, misunderstood. You've misunderstood it. It's your fault. In America, and took umbrage with language within the indictment that claimed Cuties appeals to the prurient interest in sex and has no serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. It's a little surprising in 2020 America that we're going to have a discussion about censoring storytelling, Sarandos told the MITCOM market. It's a little surprising in 2020 that the moral fabric of society hasn't eroded enough for us to accept this garbage. Of course, Netflix doesn't mind censoring storytelling. For example, have you seen any movies where China is depicted in a bad light? Or any Saudi countries for that matter? You know, like the villain in the movie. Has that ever happened? Or is it always going to be Russia? They're the easy target, aren't they? But he's going to hide behind the First Amendment. Free speech, you know, I have a right to depict children in this way. And you have to accept it. I can't understand why you won't accept it, he's saying. He goes on. It's a film that's very misunderstood with some audiences, uniquely in the United States. The film speaks for itself. It's a very personal coming-of-age film. Oh, coming of age. So it's like Stand By Me. Okay. It's the director's story. Okay. The film has obviously played very well in Sundance without any of this controversy, and played in theatres throughout Europe without any of this controversy. So, if Europe's alright with it, with child exploitation, then I guess America has to be alright with it. A Tyler County, Texas grand jury moved to return an indictment against Netflix on September the 23rd. Netflix has previously defended the title as a powerful story about the pressure young girls face on social media and from society more generally growing up. We're going to depict it really well. Yeah, we're going to go right down to the graphic level to show you how far and wayward we've gone as a society. The Cuties writer and director, French-Senegalese filmmaker, I won't even try to pronounce that, also penned an op-ed for the Washington Post. Well, what do you expect? The Washington Post. They won't be putting up any challenges to this movie. In it, she wrote, "We as adults have not given children the tools to grow up healthy in our society. And I'm going to contribute to that by showing you this movie." I added that bit at the end if you didn't realise. Sarandos, who was named co-CEO of the streaming service earlier this year, further maintained that Netflix did not try to change the final product. Well, that alludes to the fact they didn't have a problem with it. Of course, they wouldn't have changed it. No censorship required, of course. In any way before it premiered in September. Sarandos shares the chief executive duties with Netflix co-founder and chairman Reed Hastings. Following the indictment on Tuesday, a spokesperson for Netflix told Fox News, "Cuties is a social commentary against the sexualization of young children." Again, inverting reality. "This charge is without merit and we stand behind the film." Meanwhile, in a statement to Fox News last month, Parents Television Council called for President Trump and the Department of Justice to probe Netflix about Cuties. Now, that's probably not the right word to use, probe, anyway, for its alleged pattern of behavior. Pattern of behavior. So this has been occurring previously. Well, if you guys in the comments can tell me, is there any other salacious movies or TV shows on Net? I don't actually watch it. I refuse to. I already boycotted them years ago, simply because I didn't agree with their selections. It was rubbish. At least in Australia, they didn't have anything that America had. But what is this pattern of behaviour that's emerging? Are they doing this with other shows, depicting children in this way? Because that would be very incendiary. Guys, tell me in the comments below, was this an appropriate response to the indictment in Texas by the grand jury? Or is it just another tone-deaf doubling down of a company that's just not going to change its way come hell or high water? And also, if you haven't seen my original video, I'm going to link it on the left of screen, so check that out right now if you want the full context behind this video. But either way, thank you for watching today's video, and this is Holy Critic, signing out.